That's
Odine.
it's shit. Sorry that I'm being honest.
Okay, it's Keydine. When your name's the Chinch Gamer and you're gay. It's Odine. Jose, type it in chat. Because you're gay. I agree with that sentiment. Jasmine, hold on, I'll send it to you. Dad tip number 22. Oh. No, but I watched. Yes. Also, Jose's obsessed with it. Because it's Jose. He loves Doki Doki Literature Club.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with what? I can't hear them today. Oh, I was so sad because that's the one that I liked the most. And then and then my second pick was Yuri, and then she died next, and I was like, fuck. Monica's cool too, but like,
Okay, cool.
this is a rule that I stand by. All Tokyo. She's
No, I think they're all dumb.
You're dumb, fucking loser.
Dad tip number 92. You're never too busy or important. Oh. Okay.
Fucking loser.
Okay.
Maybe you're dumb.
Are you ready,
okay?
Jasmine? Can you tell by the the title that this game's amazing? Okay, we're gonna go from. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you named him by me. I forgot I was the fucking character.
Okay, I think this is the latest save. Dad tip number 61. That quirky lab assistant from NZF. Okay.
Why did we pick my name again? Or you just picked it, right?
Yeah, because Alex picked Sebastian.
She did?
Okay, Jasmine, right now we're going down the storyline of Damien. Jose, you gotta do the funky voices again.
I do.
Yes.
I just heard the echo. Oh, Jasmine watching.
But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest. To be... I forgot how to pronounce that word. Of its flaws and love it all the
Cognizant?
same. Yeah, that. Tell me, Jose, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do. The character looks so gay.
Hey, what up? It's delayed on the stream, so I have to say it. Do I have to say it?
Yeah.
Wait, what was my voice like? Was it just my regular? No, it should be my regular voice because it's me. Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. That's true. Relatable.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated.
Hold up, the stream is loading, so like I'm trying to.
That's okay. I don't know what to pick.
I like watching soap making videos.
Jose, which one sounds like you?
Juggle, juggle, juggle,
Oh.
juggle. You fucking did not.
I picked the juggle one. That's why it went black. He did not like that. Interesting. Look, now he's disappointed, Jose.
Shut the fuck up. I just picked it because I picked it. Okay. I probably would have picked the word jumble. I started out with the scars, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Australian Prince, okay, I can read it.
We finish our tea and finger sandwiches is where I'm at.
I'm there now too.
Come, I have more things to show you. Wink, wink, wink.
Kill me.
End my suffering. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish beautifully. Beautifully landscaped rows.
A small has these many flowers?
That's the whole point. He's emo, Jose. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies lazily around through the air.
Except emo bitches don't have flowers.
My garden.
The fuck? Bro, they're all so colorful. He's the opposite of his fucking garden. And why is he not Is he not burning from the sun? He's a vampire. Clearly.
Clearly.
What else is he?
Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets and send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower can mean different things depending on the other plants it's paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected this message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. That's a word.
I'm gonna be right back.
Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Thou art the tightest. My loins are ablaze. No, I already picked a different one, I'm sorry. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckle, or sunflowers? What do you think, Jasmine? Because they're cute. And you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a reason. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
I'm back.
He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before.
Wait, can you still like, yeah, or no?
Yeah, what?
I sure play it.
I followed Damien down the footpath and admired more of his beautiful flowers. Probably not, since I'm broadcasting. Suddenly, a phone rings. Jose, that's how I'm doing your voice from now on. Oh, Jose, will you excuse me?
Is that what I sounded like to you?
I must...
Before, or do I sound like that right now?
I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked the gargoyle over. Dad tip number Oh? That's not it. No, wait, hold on. Why do none of these fit? Wait, how do I win this? Oh. Okay. That's the head. This is not the head. Wait, hold on, how does this go on? What is wrong with this? I don't even know. I can't. Busted. Oh no. No, wait. No, wait, Damien, no, I love you. Crap, 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 crap.
Straight.
I can't figure this out. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. I hope it's not about the Garg. My sincerest apologies to kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so... Jose, did you break my gargoyle? Well, Jose, did you? All I did was lean on it.
What?
I may have. Cry back, dude.
I just had it installed last week. No, no matter. I suppose it will give me a chance to work on my masonry skills. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I must take my leave. That's no problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school. Post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. I'd like you guys to know that I'm doing elaborate hand motions as I talk. And quite frankly, I look fucking stupid. Damien and I walk into the school, and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. What accent should what voice should I give Hugo? He's a teacher. I don't... Hey, Damien!
What is wrong with you?
I don't know what that means other than that squeaky. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. Fucking hell, these kids look like... One looks like a grown man that's short, and the other one looks like an angsty teen.
What?
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillo Ernest? I hope I pronounced that right. Holy fuck. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's Cask of Amontillado?
Huh.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk and lures him down to the cellar with the promise of wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait. I love that story. London Bridge is falling down. Anyway. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him in there. Was... What was that? Well, it worked for like... Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied to him about the wine. And you were cackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on this cask of Montillo, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys... Mm-hmm. Honestly, like, the fuck? Ernest is Hugo's son. And Hugo's their teacher. I feel... You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature. And I did. I don't see a problem here. Thank you. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your meditation. Damien, I'm convinced Damien has to be a vampire or some shit. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. That's what he looks like. Lucian... Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again.
Oh no.
Silence. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I want to see, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Oh my god, he's such a loving dad. We love Damien here, but we're going after Joseph. Joseph's our end goal. You haven't met Joseph yet, but... I know. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Silence. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out of the window. Silence. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. Who, Jose? Okay, I'll work on it. There is that, yes. Which one? Jasmine. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. And I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. The eggplants. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Eggplants and the water emojis and the heart means I chose the best possible answer. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watching them with bemused expressions, both their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping inside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd the afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he lured Ernest down to the cellar with a promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. Oh my fucking god. He live streamed it. He wasn't even trying to hide his crime. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too.
That was a phenomenal date.
I like how you say Jose, as in like it's mine, but it's her. She's the one that made it and fucking named it. But you say it's Jose's.
Yeah, it's Jose's character.
I know, but it's named after me, so it might have. It pretty much is me, and it just. What do you think then?
Anyway, I gotta.
Of me. Of me. Of me. Of me.
I'm pressing X to continue.
Not the fucking character.
Welcome. Up next.
Mm.
That doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food. But why is it that Craig is being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Wait, no, hold on. What's a bro? Thank you. No. What's a athletics voice? No. It's you will understand why I can't do a surfer voice when you meet Craig. It's gotta be like athletic-y. What's a douchey voice sound like? Please demonstrate. Yeah, 'cause I don't know. Jose, what does a douchey voice sound like?
Think of Lucifer Morningstar from Lucifer.
No.
He has a douchey voice.
Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. You're gonna meet Craig.
Craig and I decided to meet
Craig! Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. That is Craig.
Nice.
Jose, boy am I glad to see you. Likewise,
you.
man. Classy of you to bring me wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least, I think he has a wine cellar? I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. It's a dating
That's just what I
simulator.
do.
Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first.
Dude.
One time, I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If we were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. We arrive at I'm holding myself back from not dying. We arrive at Robert's house, and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. Hold on, I'm trying to we're gonna give him an accent. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Jose. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me.
Hey.
Jose, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
I don't know.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. I don't know why I get him a southern accent, or at least the best southern accent I can do. I can't... what's a biker accent? I don't know. How do you do rough and tough? Jose, how do I do rough and tough? We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you had a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting rings a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'll probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh. Okay. The slick one.
Oh.
Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like osso buco. I hope I pronounced that right. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, "Was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding?" I don't know. What's osso buco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have osso buco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed?
Nice.
Nah. Usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks back into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table, don't trust him, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat. Maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The melody of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto. I think that's what it is. It's so creamy. It's so creamy. I don't know who else is watching this, but Robert, this is Robert, this is really incredible. It's Sebastian. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? Shut up, Sebastian. I fished it out of the dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gagged. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. Yeah, a little. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, I don't know how to pronounce that, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef and learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. I didn't notice. 100% serious, I did not notice that. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What a night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con into a game of poker in a back room of a speakeasy for safe passage into the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Silence. Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good, I kinda don't care. I don't know what that means, Sebastian, but okay. Use your words. You're a big boy now. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't Hold on, I need to get rid of the southern accent. Go back to Jock. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. Nope, I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This osso buco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry sovereign. I don't know what that word is. I know, it kinda little tickles your taste buds. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more oso buco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever Savarin was, Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's oso buco involved. For a not date, that went surprisingly well. No, that was just, he messaged me, see? I didn't... Cause it's Craig! Craig! Okay, who should we... Okay, our main objective is Joseph. But we can go after anyone you want to see the storyline to. Shut the fuck up, Sebastian. You've clearly never seen Dream Daddy, so you're uncultured. Jasmine, on the other hand, not uncultured. See, great minds think alike. Okay, Jasmine, who should we pursue right now? Main goal is Joseph, but I will go after anyone you want to see. We have Craig, Matt, Joseph. Gotta love Joseph. Okay. Well, let's read his thing real quick for you. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me on the open water setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain.
Dad.
What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your
Killing
ideal
myself.
date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you
Dying.
never leave home without? The good book.
This dick.
I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Now remember, this is a dating simulator. Look at him, he's wearing... I know! Look at this gay man. Him and his wife, yeah, right. Oh my god, wait till you see his children. They're fucking creepy as shit. It's been a long day clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. So you weren't here for it, but the first, did you see how I already had 1 heart and how there was 3 hearts total? Okay, so each heart is the equivalent of a date, pretty much, and you want to get all 3 hearts. The first date with Joseph was we went and we cooked at his house. We cooked like a fundraising, like cookies and stuff, and then we went and we sold them. Probably not. We'll see. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Holy fuck, that's a paragraph. Jose, I hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. I don't know what voice to give Jose. And be a chaperone with me, because I need help. Less nice. I think for a moment, I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck? My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna do some extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know, I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We have arrived at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. Jasmine, can I point your attention to the banner? Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture to send to Angie without context. Come on, the Game Grumps were a big part of this game. Let's be real. Are you surprised? Okay. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. Okay, here's where we need help with this voice, Jasmine. So, we could go with the posh route, but I only know one kind of posh option. We could go gay. You're here! I need your help! I don't like that. How do I do that? What? Oh no, that's the joke. Like... You're here! I need your help! Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, "Jesus is coming." Tony, you need to... Yes. This is great. Rest in pieces. Jesus is coming.
Okay.
Are we good? Are we good to move on? Alrighty. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, "Jesus is coming." Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. That makes it so much more funny. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after Sloth. Jose, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins to rapidly scanning the mostly empty room looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm going to eat your food. I'm gonna bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Phew. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant pair of arms once. Turned out they were alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. What a joke. Silence. No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Jose. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little bit of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Joseph. Oh no, he looks like he's got a nice pair of legs. That's, why did I say that? Look at his broad shoulder and his man titties. We're here for it. I didn't even realize what the text was saying. Something handsome and... I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm not even gonna try. Nope. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Wink. Magic isn't real, Jose. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and, "What are you doing, stepladder?" and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeves. Looks like a nightmare stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. Got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Jose, this is the church. We get a little nervous around hammers. Oh my god. The Christian jokes. And nails. I'm kidding. Did you just get the joke? I love it so much. I'm kidding, we don't have any hammers. But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab a marker. Yeah. funny, cringe. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw the thing and jump back on the ladder. We can get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Should we... I think we should do Jesus is calming. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I am not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to a backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him though, what I would give to drop everything and start over, haha. Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. What the fuck is that name? He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that youths will like and won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them into the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I've got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. My back. Opened up the safe. Bitches got a lot to say. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on that one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! I know, and he just flipped it upside down. No, wait, see where it's like a little discolored? That's out! Hey! Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at ya with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. The next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. Alright! He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. Oh no. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. Hope we can work things out. My little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda slides up to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rem, or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You wanna help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not? Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? Okay, what should we do? I think the safest option is that's not how DJing works. That's the one I'm going with. Now stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one. But I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Hey. Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. How do you know, Joseph? Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. Oh. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for the dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Jose. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out there. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now. Not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor, in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. The cringe. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Lawnmower, roll the dice, or the worm? I don't think the worm is a good choice. So roll the dice or lawnmower? I don't either, but I know what lawnmower is, so we're gonna go with that. Alright, let's rip this baby. I start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everybody's attention. Alright, Jose, let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart, sprinkler, or running man? I don't think that's a good choice here. I think we should do the sprinkler. I pull out the classic. Hand behind head, pointer finger out. I point and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry. Imaginary grass, we got you. I look around the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we'd better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Cabbage Patch, the Windmower, or Hammer Slide? Me too. Safest option, let's go with it. You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle. As I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youths. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Look at the options as soon as it pops up on your screen. I think we should do the moonwalk. What do you think? I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think the kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Lift Joseph up Dirty Dancing style. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip, death drop, or lift Joseph up Dirty Dancing style. I don't really know about the backflip either. I think it's when you just fall to the ground, like ragdoll style. I'm thinking... I don't know, dude. We're gonna fall and make ourselves look like idiots. I don't... Dirty Dancing. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all of my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite Dirty Dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arm while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. The kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What are you saying, Joseph? What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me to the main room, down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph? Joseph? I think I lost you. His hands find mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit, I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception when you're trying to surprise a friend. Oof, friend-zoned. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I'd bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws the lights on. Aww. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung up along the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing. There's no pop tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we've both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic and can't lead my community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can
and relaxation.
kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a little while. Which one? Oh no. I'm thinking not the Mexican cuties.
Got something against Mexicans?
Well, the option, Jose, is let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties.
Yeah, it'll remind them of me. I'm Mexican, so.
Oh. Oh. No, I picked the Heaven on Earth with onion slice. Look what it did. You'll see in a second. Yeah. Oh. Right. I'm just now realizing that I only know 2 Jimmy Buffett songs. I'm gonna have to revoke your dad card for that one. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny, this reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people. Did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody.
Oh.
And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. Well, having these heinous gay thoughts. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just... I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my six string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once, but I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone. Short, occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible idea. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you gotta play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on Pop Top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding a little piece of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles or drink some strong coffee in the morning, to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. To spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. Stop it! You're supposed to be gay for each other! Where's the love? Where's the romance? Where's the drama? Oh yeah, I know. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? ... Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita, hops out of his chair. Ah! This is that 300k slow burn. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. No, he's a good Christian man with ideals. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for the Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. Ah, so close yet so far away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Oof. That was a little rough, not gonna lie. I almost got full-on kickflip though. Let's see. Tip number 4, stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone disrespect you. It's been a long day and yet I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigate TV until I pass out, but tonight I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decided to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Ken's. It's a bar, by the way. Being of legal drinking age, sound judgment, I decide to stop in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community. And a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is the perfect place to do it. Also, I desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here is a good idea. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over anybody. In fact, she's alone. Also, Mary is Joseph's wife. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Say hi. Keep watching the game. Which option? I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take the seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you two. Mary, I'm not... I'd never accuse you of anything. Uncough, Joseph. Jose, not Joseph. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Oh no, I don't know what option here. I really just want to say, yep, just a friend. What do you... Yeah. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine. We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? Oh. Oh. Oh, these options. Oh no. I feel like Mary's a little upsetty spaghetti with us. Is that what you're saying I should go with? Should I... Should I take the risk and go, it doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable? Should I take the deep dive? I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her time and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Oh. Hmm. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. Oh, I know. Joseph, I don't know if she's noticed, but Joseph is a little gay. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Why would you do that? Don't. Aww. No, not Amanda. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. What do you think is best? Oh no. I'll wait till you can see the options. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever is bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room, makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere, and then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. And I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of her heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a second? There's a moment
What's
of
your voice like
silence.
that?
Because I can, Jose, that's why.
That's not what my daughter sounds like. Just saying.
Maybe she got it from her other dad, Jose.
It's a wife, and she's dead.
Jose, remember we picked that you were gay?
No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
Bye. I remember.
Yeah.
Vividly.
I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language you both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Oh, look at how cute it is! It took me a really long time, but I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is it? This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to the fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Oh god. Oh no.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Wait, Jose, real quick. Remember who Emma R was?
I think a friend of hers. Her daughter's straight, right? Or lesbians?
Yeah, straight, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like her childhood friend or something like that. Maybe I don't remember.
I got it.
I guess
I
the
got
best friend.
it. You got it. Wow, proud of you.
I told you. I fucking knew it. Oh my
Anyways,
daughter.
ever since she
I'm
got
gonna
her
go to bed.
acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And
Good
she's
night.
been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. Oh. And they all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB final. I have to plug my controller in. Shit, where did I put my controller charger? Aha, I found it. Shit, where did I put my controller? Why am I bad at this? I know, I'm just stupid. Hold on, I'll find it. Found it. Okay. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyways, so the young person I told about my crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos in the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go out to the mall and I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah. They're all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. And I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace straps nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Ooh, Jasmine, I'm gonna need your help on this one. I don't know. So one I should go with?
We got this.
I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I am very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. Sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? That's what I want to say so bad. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, for word, an endlessly long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is also beyond me. I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's been a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me, he's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat, and I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Oof. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since Dad died, and I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah, I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh no.
I know, that's what I want to do. She's so precious. She's such a good kid. Anyway, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. I know, she needs to be gay. That's where her issue is. Be gay. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's kinda dumb or it's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. Amanda is so relatable. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you the few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that, or high school sucks. People are going to come in and out of your life. It's just how it works. Not every friendship is going to last forever, so cherish your friends while you have them. And when it's over, don't dwell so much on the bad stuff. You've had some good times with MR, but you guys grew apart. Learn from it and keep moving forward. There's so many new friends to make, and they're gonna be so much cooler than MR and the rest. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I know. Dude, that reminds me, this has nothing to do with the storyline. It's just we got back from a field trip, and for whatever reason we were talking about boners, and, some kid shouted out, um, your bone is your problem, not mine. And I think I'm gonna get that printed on a shirt. Yes. I look down at the table. Yes. This is a gift for Jasmine. Andrew opens it up because he's curious, or you open it up in front of him because he's curious. It just says, your boner is your problem, not mine. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did. Just eat the whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes. Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, I'm not even gonna voice act that one. That was so sweet.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, we can go on another date, or Craig texted me. Let's see. It did indeed get the second date with Joseph. Craig! Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have a nice and smart children who are good at computers. Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. Strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it. Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. Do you use that at all? I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Something tells me that it was his children texting. Attend that party. Going to a tea party. Coffee time. Yes. Yes. You know dads love coffee. I'm gonna brew myself some black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're going to do today? That thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad? Nope, I don't remember that. Are you okay? My wheezing is perfectly fine. I just straight up die. Tony genuinely worried for my health. What? Andrew doesn't know shit. Andrew's playing three-dimensional chess. Andrew's probably sucking your dick right now, Tony. What are you trying to say? And Andrew can drive. Your mom. Craig's kids, that hand-drawn invitation.
Dad.
Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to tea party. They spelled quarterly wrong. Cordially? Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Put on going outside pants or fuck authority. Oh, look at Craig's kids. They're so cute. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best to bow and present my daughter, thanks them with courtesy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals. Matt and his daughter, Carmencita, are here too. Matt raises... Are they like Like 11. Amanda's getting ready to go to college. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's the tea?
Hey.
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Why did I? No, that's not the accent. The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. I don't know. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please, have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. I don't know. I turn to see Daisy. Because nobody likes to address him by his name. I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter into a backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on going outside pants. See you, Amanda, or let it go. Same. Amanda instead. Whether at home or with friends or at a high-pressure social function, you can't beat the comfort of sweatpants. Amen. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Actually, it's a common misconception that high tea was appreciated by nobles. Dad, shut up! Now, if you're all put on your designated tiaras, there are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plate. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is gonna fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it.
Oh.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes.
Oh.
I'll get that later. Hey, everybody. Craig comes out with a teapot and tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? I know. I'm doing my best. Yeah, it's been steeping for a nope, Southern, why can't I get rid of it? Yeah, it's steeping for nope. See, you say it with a Southern accent too. Awesome.
Oh.
Would you guys like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me.
Oh.
That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and single sandwich cookies onto each of our plates. He pours some tea in my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup to Matt and take a sip. Good. Lemonade. It's tea.
Oh.
Right. Very good. No, I can't get rid of the Southern. Right. How does Andrew talk when he's talking like a barkeep? Right. No. Sorry. Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite out of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff, like a really cool sword. I have like a really cool sword. Can I be space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be rockstar princess. I'm also space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be Space Princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me History Channel Princess, Hacker Princess, Rude Boy Princess. I want to be History Channel Princess. I am ruler of all I survey, and what I survey is a 10-hour marathon of cupcake storage wars. I don't think I've seen that one. A squad of professional bakers bid on empty storage units and then have to bake 1,000 cupcakes using only the ingredients in a storage unit? What? That sounds terrifying. And today I present this cupcake. Rusted metal and old wood. That sounds terrible. Oh, it is. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip our tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall, your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Aw, thanks. It's really nice to see the girls getting along. Why do there have to be so many characters? I can do them individually fine, but not when they're all together. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All of the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not cry. You better not proud cry. You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, Jose. I brought extra word jumbles if anybody wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls get all tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulder. Take care, guys. No, not Southern. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, History Channel Princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. The same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, I'm also in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is it because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Dad tip number 15. You always have time for a beer with your bud. Alrighty. I'm gonna save here, and we can pick up another time. I know, this stream has been going on for, yeah. Well, literally a few seconds away from 2 hours. Alrighty, we've hit 2 hours. Yes. I feel like we didn't start this journey together, but we definitely need to finish it together. Also, can we appreciate the rock awesome, like, title screen song? Give it a second. It's loading. Is it gonna play it? Oh yeah. I know, 100%. Love it. Anyway. Let's see. How do I end? End it. Sounds good.